So ladies and gentlemen, fight number 1 this evening will be contested in the amateur welterweight division over 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 77.5 kilos and trains out of Absolute MMA. Tonight he makes his second appearance in the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sam Marles. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 77.0 kilos and trains out of Integrated MMA, holding an amateur record of 1 win for 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Blake Wilson.
Tremendous to have your company once again.
And when the action begins, your referee in charge.
Here is
Claire
our first
Fryer.
fight for the evening. There's our referee, which we'll mention, Claire Fryer, taking control of this one.
Ready?
Blake Wilson
Fight.
on the left, up against Sam Marles. And we're underway here. Jury Forbes alongside Tanira Nathan for this one. Of course, Blake Wilson out of Integrated Gym in Brisbane, the famous Adrian Pang. T.
Absolutely. Adrian Pang, a household name in Australian mixed martial arts. Sam Marles doing a good job pressuring here.
Marles looking for the takedown here. And Wilson did well to get back to his feet.
He'd be used to this, Blake Wilson. He'd be paying his dues in training / sparring at Integrated MMA, no doubt. But Sam Marles looking to avenge his first fight, his first defeat against Sione Vaikoso. Of course, trains with Robert Whittaker, Izzy Kefu, Jacob Malcoon down in Sydney. So he's looking for his first win tonight, takes him down.
And there's the takedown from Marles. You could see the venom in his eyes from Sam Marles as both fighters were just awaiting for proceedings to get underway. As we see now, which looks to be a full guard by Sam Marles. He's out of Melbourne, out of Absolute MMA. The great Simon Carson coaching down there too.
Yes, indeed. He's just transitioned into half guard there. And you can see he's locked that left leg up to stop Blake from scooting his hips out as Blake looks to escape through the other side. Fairly safe position for Blake Wilson here. And he's going to have to make Sam work, otherwise our lady in the middle is going to have to encourage them to get some work as Sam gets to his feet, and he's going to chop those legs.
Blake Wilson just happy just to stay where he is for now. So Sam Marles having it his own way at the moment. Of course, this is the first of 3 3-minute rounds. Eternal MMA 57, and Sam Marles, the trains out of Absolute MMA, and eventually Wilson gets to his feet.
Yeah, good decision there by Sam Marles. He had success on the feet as he looks for that big right hand over the top, and Blake Wilson kind of looking a bit worse for wear. A good check by Sam Marles, looks to hurt Blake Wilson there.
Looks like he's lost his legs, Wilson, a little bit as he slips the punch of Marles. Becoming a striking contest for now anyway.
Last time we saw Blake Wilson was against Levon McGrath at Eternal 39 2 years ago. And he had to weather a storm back then, and he's doing the same here. Sam Marles starting to loosen up, Drury.
He certainly is, and he's loving those leg kicks at the moment, is Marles. As Blake Wilson just looking to assert his authority in the back end of this first round. Marles again with a big right. And that time Wilson got a left away.
Yeah, he's got to be careful there because that check left hook from Blake Wilson, even if he catches it behind the ear, it can throw you off balance. Nice straight right there by Marles.
Wonderful straight right. Almost caught Wilson. Would have been good night. There's another right. And that's the end of the round. And round 2, Eternal MMA 57. Sam Marles up against Blake Wilson. And Sam Marles, who we both thought got the better of Wilson that first round, looking for his first amateur win here tonight as the second round is underway.
Yeah, and it'll be more of the same from Sam Marles. Keep the fight on your feet. Check those leg kicks and look to land leg kicks of your own. But, you know, don't count out Blake Wilson. As I say that, he lands a nice check left hook from the outside.
And Wilson now looking for the takedown. A little bit of claret coming from Wilson's right eye early in the second round. Oh, goes for the head kick. Almost connects to Wilson. And Marles with his second takedown.
Yeah, that was a beautiful entry there by Marles. I don't think Blake saw that one coming, and he's looking for a guillotine here, but Sam's in no trouble.
Indeed, and gets out of the guillotine. And looks like he's looking for that that full guard. Is Sam Marles. Right on top of his opponent at the moment.
Yeah, once again, pretty safe position for Sam here. You know, making Blake work. You know, in the eyes of the judges, jury, especially with these short rounds, you know, we're already, you know, almost at halfway of round number 2, and you'd have to think, in the judges' eyes, you know, the momentum surely in the favour of Marles here.
Well, he's certainly been the aggressor. There's no doubt about that. Will we get back to our feet? No. Marles makes sure Wilson stays exactly where he is.
He's going to open up here. Blake, you can see Blake is really struggling to get to his feet. He had an opening there, he missed it. You know, don't count him out, but look for Sam to really open up here. Good positioning for Sam. Again, locking up that left leg, stopping Blake from scooting out that left side.
Indeed, as both fighters there. So Wilson, you can see that elbow of Marles right on Wilson's head at the moment. Half guard position for Marles. As, again, he's happy just to attack the legs of Wilson from a standing position. Very uncomfortable for Wilson as Marles moves in again. And back to that full guard position from Sam Marles. Half guard at the moment now. Okay, we see some side control here from Marles. And Wilson really with nowhere to go at the moment, T.
No, Sam's making it very hard from him. He had an opening to get up there, Blake. And unfortunately, Sam, all the momentum in his favour. Very aggressive, applying all the pressure here in the second round. And you'd have to think going into round 3, the instruction from Adrian Pang and the team may need a finish to win this fight, jury force. Love the intensity that Sam Marles brings to the cage. See it in his eyes.
Certainly can. Now here we go, the third and final round, final 3 minutes.
That one hurt him. That one hurt Sam.
Certainly did. Could that be a turning point? As Wilson now goes on the attack.
See, and that takedown there is a sign. That takedown there is definitely a sign. That's you know, that check from Blake Wilson didn't do Sam Marles any favors rather. And he finds himself on top again.
Yet another takedown from Sam Marles. And really just working Wilson over despite what appeared to be a little check on his leg.
He's got to get up here. Blake's got to get up here straight away. He's got to get up and look for a finish if he wants to, you know, turn the eye of the judges in his favour.
Really just playing into Marles' hands here as Marles goes in again with another strike. Wilson really just hanging on, and as you alluded to, T, the clock is not Blake Wilson's friend.
No, well, they're short rounds, you know, especially at the amateur level. They're only 3 minutes. And, you know, 3 minutes can seem like an eternity during sparring, but, you know, inside the cage,
half guard position from Marles.
it goes pretty quick. And you can see here, Sam might look to isolate that left arm, possibly look for a Kimura jury.
Indeed, well, certainly looks like he's isolating that left arm at the moment. Still in that same position, and Wilson really needs to pull something out of a hat here.
Yeah, you could even go for a straight armbar here, or even an Americana. No, Blake's out.
So some body shots persisting there on Wilson is Sam Marles. Been impressive performance inside the final minute.
Yeah, all the momentum in the favour of Sam Marles here. 1 more minute of this. More than likely, you're going to see him walk away with his first victory.
And really nowhere to go for Wilson. Still in that half guard position. and peppering the body. Oh boy, 30 seconds remaining. What would you do if you're Wilson here, T?
Look, there's not much you can do. If I'm Blake Wilson, I'm trying to get my right leg out of that strong grip or triangle. He's almost locked up that triangle on that right leg to stop Blake from escaping. There's not much you can do here. Sam Marles has done such a great job of imposing his position on top, and half guard, as you can see, Drew, a very, very effective position in mixed martial arts as Sam Marles will pound his way to victory here in round number 3.
Reward for effort there for Sam Marles, and have a look at the delight.
So ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored about 30-27, 30-27, and 30-26 for your winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Sam Marles. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with our winner from fight number 1, Sam Marles. A dominant performance here. And look, basically winning from bell to bell. Give me your thoughts on the 3 rounds that we just saw.
Oh man, that was fun, that was exciting. I put a lot of work into this camp. I put my heart and soul into this, so it was good to get the rewards.
So coming in here tonight, we really saw, we got a good taste of your full-rounded skill set here tonight. Got a lot of damage done on the feet. Looked like the low calf kick may have done some damage early. And then, of course, your top control looked to secure the last 2 rounds. What was the game plan coming in tonight?
Man, the game plan was to press him against the cage, shoot in after the right hand, take him down, try to punch him out. He had good defense on the ground, so he was tough.
Well, I'll tell you what, it must feel good with the team from Absolute behind you. Of course, I believe 6 fighters over tonight and tomorrow night competing under the banner. How does it feel to get the gym off to a rolling start?
Oh man, it's fucking awesome. I got the best team in the world. I just want to thank Ed Bablock, who's not here. Without him, I wouldn't be here. Thanks to Joe, Simon, Raj, Dylan, and also shout out to my mum, who's been sick over the last month. So this one's for you.
Well, from the team at Eternal MMA, we wish your mum the best. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Sam Marles.